Yes, Maria T. Thank you.
Yeah, I just have a lot of nodding, a lot of yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I just had my first two, I've been freelancing very successfully as a coach, a voice and speech coach for another company for the past 5 or 6 years. So I'm used to getting paid well for what I do. But this is the first time the past 3 or 4 months that I've now started to try to get my own clients. Mm. And I just had my first two calls where I got my first two kind of medium ticket clients, about 1,500 euros each.
Wow.
So it was a huge breakthrough for me as a coach, but it's just so wonderful to hear you talk about this, because the more I let go of what I think this person needs, the more I'm able to figure out what it is they need, what they need themselves. But yeah, so the challenge that I'm getting used to asking for the money now. But the biggest challenge is finding the clients, like getting the clients. And I'm so glad you talked about the likes and the followers, about that not being what it's all about, because I've been beating myself up over the past 5 months for not getting more traction in that way on LinkedIn and Instagram, because I hate doing social media. I love doing LinkedIn, but I hate doing Facebook and Instagram. I hate it because I don't feel like I'm reaching anyone, because not many people are seeing what I'm talking about. So what you're saying is this whole idea of breakthrough and I find it such a relief to just give up any ideas of what I need and just concentrating on what that person, what's the key for them, like trying to find the key, whatever the key is, it's going to open the door for them. But yeah, it's finding, I've got my first two clients now. I've got a couple of big workshops, but I feel like I'm so excited and passionate, but I don't know if anyone's really hearing anything that I'm posting or saying. Yeah. So that's the frustrating part. It's killing me. Yeah. It's really killing me, because I feel like I'm doing all the right things and I'm a good coach. I've gotten great results over the past 6 years, but this is stumping me. And I really do feel like giving up, which is why I'm here.
Yeah. And, I really want to acknowledge you for the courage to share that. And I got the frustration. And, can you just share what that experience has been like for you? Take us into your world for a little while. Like, how long has this been going on?
Probably the past year or so. I've really been questioning. Actually, it's been the past couple of weeks more than anything. It's really hit me the last couple of weeks. And I've been questioning all the things that I love and hold dear as being a coach, because I love coaching. I love it. And I've just felt like giving up. I felt like this is not for me. This is what other people are getting success, but maybe it's just me. It works for other people, these processes. And, I've learned names of new people I never even heard of before, like John Pantherbury or whatever his name is. And, all these people who are charging 5,000-6,000 euros to get a funnel. And I'm like, is that what people are doing? And I'm looking around me going, maybe I'm just missing a trick here, but obviously everyone else got the handbook and I just didn't. And it's killing me, because I know why I do what I do, but it's just I can't seem to figure out how to reach the people to help. And it's killing me. And I really have felt like just giving up and going, well, I'll just wait for other people to hire me.
Yeah, yeah. And is that what you're really committed to?
Getting other people to hire me?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, they do, but that's not where, that's fine, but I don't want to depend on other people. And plus I can't coach the way that I want to coach all the time when I coach for other companies, because they have a certain way of doing things. And where I want to come from is a much deeper place of an inside job.
Yeah. And
and with lots of things like meditation and doing visualization and really just helping people be the best of themselves, whatever that is for that person. And I love figuring that out with them. But I just don't, I'm just so tired of posting, creating amazing coaching videos, posting them on LinkedIn, doing all this, that I feel like I'm doing 10 different things. Oh, and I'm supposed to have to write this blog post for that person, and because I need the money. And I feel like I'm being just pulled in 10 different directions at once, with the posting, with the blogs, with this, doing that, keeping a post, and I'm just so tired. It's like, well, what energy do I have left to give to my clients?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was very long-winded.
No, it's not long-winded at all. And I just want to check in with people and just show me, like, by raising your hand, how many people have felt this. See, Maria, you're not alone. Chris and Kenneth and Matt and Veronica and Odd, they're all there too. And consider, consider that what is missing is just a system. And what is missing is maybe there's some sort of underlying fear, that is holding you back. So I want to, with your permission, just lean in a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to listen from two angles, right? Like, how can I do this with somebody and what can I get for myself? So Maria, consider that you're holding back in some area. Where do you think you're holding back when it comes to growing your coaching business?
I think it's investing my time and money into these systems. I'm hearing all these different webinars and systems, and I feel like there's a glut of information coming at me right now online about, nope, you've got to do a high tech funnel. That's the way you do it. No, it's Instagram. You got to build your Instagram. No, it's Facebook. And I feel like I'm getting, everyone seeing there are all these authority voices coming at me, and I'm terrified of buying into one of them and putting all of my time and energy, and it comes to nothing, and I will have done all that for nothing. And I think there's a huge part of me that's afraid that I'm like the 1,000,000% that just doesn't get it.
And what makes you believe that you might be that 1,000,000% that might not get it? Notice this isn't just coming from your business. This has showed up in other areas of life too, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm working on another one of those areas right now, which has brought up loads of stuff. And what came up in those was, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve the success. And I'm now, after the last kind of couple of months of coaching in this other area, I'm actually very much working through that now. And I really, really want to get out there and get my voice out there. And there's also a part of me that's afraid that it's all been said and that I have nothing new to say. And that other people, all the other authorities out there, have already said it or done it. So what makes me different? Why me?
So why don't you tell us right here, what makes you different? Why you?
Someone just asked me that this morning, and I was sitting there going, I don't know what to say. I know that there's all these buzzwords that I could say about being authentic and this, that, and the other thing. But the bottom line is, I'm an actor and a performer by trade. And what I'm giving people is all of my pain and experience that I've learned over 20 years, so that they can get a shorter distance between where they are and where they want to go. And I care so much about my clients. I really do. Every single one of them is a new puzzle to figure out. And I love that. But I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I think maybe I'm just like all these other people, all of you on this call. We all care. We all want to do as much of what we love as possible and get paid good money to do it. So I don't know what makes me special, except that I'm me. And I guess all my experience in my life has brought me to this place. And if I can give that to anyone to help them get to where they want to go, then I want to be able to do that.
Beautiful. And consider that within your own personal network right now, there are 10 people that want you, that believe in you. And also consider that there's something holding you back from really connecting with those people.
I think it's just the fear that I'll do all this work and it'll be for nothing. Nothing will change.
Yeah.
Nothing will change. That's what I'm afraid of, that nothing will change.
Yeah, great. And notice that fear that's running in the background in that story. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to do all this work. It's not going to work. That is actually crafting and shaping your reality. Now, notice not having a system has had you post content that's not connecting with your people for 2 years now. And consider that maybe there's just a little tweak that you need that's going to really make the difference.
I feel like I'm missing a trick. I feel like there's something really simple that I could tweak and fix, but I don't know what it is. And I want to hit my head against the wall. I really do.
Yeah. So, there is no simple solution. There's 7.5 billion people in the world. Most of them probably need what you have to offer. And just consider that there is something holding you back from connecting with those people at the next level, directly reaching out to them, talking to them. Do you know what that is? Like, do you directly reach out to people and say, hey, I'm Maria, I'm a coach, this is what I'm doing?
Well, I just got two responses from people on LinkedIn because I just kept, posting and trying to connect and chat with people and all that. But it's so like I feel like I've got this loaded gun and I'm sort of closing my eyes and just shooting in the dark, hoping I hit something. That's what I feel like.
Yeah. And that's why it's so heavy and it feels like not good, because we're not deeply connecting with people. And that's what
I don't know who those people are. I'm like, I don't know I feel like I really am groping around in the dark. I really do. Yeah. And the only thing I do know is what I have to say, because I really, like, I make these coaching videos and I post like things that I think people need or want, or problems I've found solutions to. So all the content stuff, I'm all over that. Yeah. I'm all over it. There's something else, but there's something missing. You know what I mean? There's something else missing there that's not connecting me with my potential people.
Yeah. And so guess what you get to do in order to discover what that is that's missing.
I don't know.
So let me ask you this. Have you been trained and developed? And I'm talking to Maria, but I'm talking to all of you guys. Have you been trained and developed on how to grow a coaching business?
No.
So the next step for you is going to get training and development on how to do that. So I always say, don't worry about the how. Worry about the who. And your experience right now is, who do I trust? Everybody's selling a tactic, this funnel, this noise, so, you're here today for a reason. And I hope at the end of this call, you discover, like, I can't give you all the tactics and strategies, right? Because it's not a simple solution. Where are the people? How do you connect with them? How do you change the gears in the conversation? How do you create content that deeply connects? Consider that maybe it's not really connecting. Even though we're putting out a lot of content, it's not actually connecting with them. And maybe that's the tweak you need. I don't know exactly what the tweak is, but it sounds to me like you're ready. You're like, I'm there. Like, let's get moving.
Yeah, and exactly. That's why I'm here. I'm like, let's do this. That's kind of where I am right now. Yeah.